Hey guys, Jason here and welcome to the Abyss Garage, and today I'm hoping to wrap up the work on the Shovelhead FLHS project. So we're going to tie up some loose ends, and I'm hoping by the end of today's video we're going to be able to take this thing for a nice test drive, or test ride I should say. So let's get started. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot to do on the bucket list, or if you'll say, about getting this thing ready to go for a nice ride, but we do have some loose ends to tie up here. I got to go ahead and put the cluster back in. I got to wire up the headlight. I want to take care of some other stuff here as far as this area goes. And then really we got to adjust the clutch, or make sure the clutch doesn't need adjusting. I'm sure it's going to need a little bit of tweaking. The other thing we got to mess around with is the front brake. So I got to take care of actually bolting the rotor down, get the caliper on. I want to get the front brake split here. We'll see about the fender, but who knows, because bodywork takes a long time, and it's been dumb hot and humid here. It's been close to 100 degrees, and the humidity's really been high, so it's not the best for, or not the most conducive for using body filler and paint. So we'll start with this and see where she goes. All right, so welcome to the mess. I know it's a mess over here, but we are shortening up this one wire, and I ended up cutting off that much, so a little unnecessary on the length, so I want to make it tight. I was able to unsolder the connector, or the wiring point. It was barely soldered in, so I got it cleaned up, cut up. Normally what I like to use is a pair of pliers, these guys. They are bent, and what I usually do is tie a rubber band, wrap a rubber band around here a few times so I can set the tension on here. So if I need to really crimp that wire, hold it in place, I can, or if I need to lightly hold it, I can do that as well, obviously changing like if you're the thickness of the gauge. In this case, I'm just using a set of hemostats, kind of poorly locked in place, and I have a soldering iron here, and what's cool about this one is it goes up to 11. If anyone will get that Spinal Tap reference, but we're gonna get this soldered in here and get it reinstalled. But this is nice. It's something that's free, and it'll just make me sleep better at night knowing it's done. Alright, so we're tightening up the wiring here, and I don't know if I mentioned it last time around, but I like to use this split wire loom. You can get this off of Amazon. They have different sizes. I wrapped the wiring on the FXR using the same stuff, but this is really nice. It cleans up the look of everything. And over here, just simply use some heat shrink tubing on the larger size diameter, and was able to get that to shrink on nice. So you get a professional looking wire loom for fairly inexpensive, all things being considered. And again, it's something that's a little bit of time. It cleans up the look of things and makes it a little bit more professional. All right, so we're back from our shakedown run. Put around 20 miles or so, probably riding it for about 40 to 45 minutes. Nice back roads around town, up and down through the gears, making sure everything works properly as it should. And I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised that I really didn't have any issues at all, with all things being considered, how far we had this bike torn apart and to repair the broken frame itself. So probably downplaying it here, but I'm super thrilled. I should probably be showing it more facial, like emotionally. Just all things being considered, the last time I rode this bike, to ride it and find out that the frame's broken and it's basically a death trap. So here we are with a lot of sweat equity, and I got this bike running really good. I mean, she's always a good runner, but she's running very well right now, and stops good, goes good. I mean, what more could you ask for? It looks good. So you know what, I'm not going to say that we're not going to see the Shovelhead FLHS again, but for now, for the time being, this bike is, I would say, finished, and which is great because now I'm able to pick back up onto the Shovelhead chopper project that's been lingering around for a while now. So I really want to make a really strong push to get that bike done. I have some interesting things coming up on that bike as far as reassembly goes. So if you guys are new to the channel or just new to the chopper build that I have going on, definitely subscribe because there's some stuff that I think is going to be really cool once that bike is together, and then also getting it to be a rider itself. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys around for the next video in the Abyss Garage, and take care, guys.